morning. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning. We are headed to school. So I generally don't take the girls to school, but this morning I am. RP got in around 8:30 last night. So if you missed that video, that was Tuesday's video, so you can go back and watch that. And this morning is our morning with me solo parenting our morning, I guess. So yeah, I've gotten the kids ready for school and the beds are made, kids are ready, bags are packed, baby's in the car, and we're gonna see what a morning is like, dropping the kids off and just me and the baby.
I got it.
Got the girls off to school. Oh, that one sounded, oh yeah, yep. And Cal needed a little snack break. Did you need a snack break? So now we are gonna go get some gas and head back home. We're gonna take a little peek at the garden. Callan is in the vehicle asleep, so I'm just trying to kill a little bit of time. So RP, I don't know if y'all have been in here since, but he got some of the cages for the tomatoes, and we planted all the strawberries. I should do those though. So I still have to get some pots for the Brussels sprouts, I believe, and I bought some butternut squash. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna order some pots for those. Hopefully I can get those delivered this afternoon. I don't know if you can see it, but there's little, so that's actually like a zucchini plant, but there are some plants that have come up, and like this right here, and I had squash and cantaloupe in this bed last year, and these are cantaloupe seeds. So I think I'm just gonna dig all of them up and go, see there's like some more over there, plant those along the edge of the woods maybe, and just have like some wild cantaloupe. I just hate for the seed to go to waste. So that's gonna make a lot of cantaloupe, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. At home, Callan is inside. I am gonna go shower and get ready for the day. So, gotten ready for the day, and now I'm just gonna do a quick pickup of the house. I mean, the house is not that messy. Pick up, start the diffuser, and sit down, check a few things on my computer, and then it'll probably be close to Callan's nap time. So I forgot to start the dishwasher last night, so I'm gonna load everything that we used this morning and start it so that we can unload that. It's not really full, but it's enough to go ahead and start it. All right, so Callan is 6 months old. He was 6 months old a week or two-ish ago, and I meant to do like a little segment on him, and then it got busy, kind of forgot about it, but I'm gonna do it now. Better late than never. He is rolling from back to belly, belly to back. He just now has gotten where he will consistently roll from belly to back. His sleeping has not been the hottest here lately. He used to have like a really good one long stretch, and then he would generally go down from like around 6 or 7 and sleep until about 3, and then wake up at 3, 5, and then 7. And that has not been the case here lately, so he'll sometimes go to sleep around 6:30 or 7. He's back up between 9:30 and 10:30, and then it's just like kind of pretty consistently every couple hours after that. Can't figure that out. I'm not for sure if it's a leap. I haven't tracked the leaps at all. I did track the leaps a lot with Porter and Margot, but I just don't. I'm just kind of letting him do his thing. Like I said, I'm a speech language pathologist, so I am pretty aware of the milestones and what to look for. And he does not bring any red flags as long as he is progressing, not regressing. He's learning new things. I'm exposing him to those things. All that being said, he can sort of sit up. He needs a lot of assistance sitting up. But is getting where he can play, like if you set them up, he's placing his hands out to steady himself. So like I said, I'm not concerned with any of that. Everything's looking good on that end. He babbles. So like on the speech side of things, I feel like I'm doing like a little assessment on him. He babbles. He talks to me. If I talk to him, he's going to make sounds back. Obviously, I'm not looking for any first words. But he's got the eye communication. He can make sounds. I'm not going to say he's imitating, but lots of vocalizations, cooing, babbling, and all that. So really the only thing we have not mastered at this point in time is just a solid sleep schedule. There's really no nap schedule. I know his wake windows. I know in the morning he's only got about an hour and a half to 2 hours. There's the dog and he's just whining. He does not need a single thing. He's going to go chase birds. Anyway, so his awake window in the morning is about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops, and then he's ready for a nap. That nap could be 30 minutes. Could be an hour, could be an hour and a half, and then he's going to go to sleep around lunch. And then depending on when that nap, he's in the pantry. I think he just pulled everything out. So I'm going to go check on that. Anyway, he's doing really well. I am going to submit a form quickly. It's 11:20, and I figured Cal would be ready to go to bed around 11:30ish. So I'm going to fill this form out quickly, get it submitted, and then get Callan to nap. Get some hair in your toes. Get this. So I got Callan laid down. I just started some rice, and then I'm going to heat some of this up. These taste just like Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. 35 grams of protein, Arkansas-based company. Very yummy. And then I think I'm also going to cut up a bell pepper, maybe an onion, I don't know, whatever I have in there, and saute that and have it. So it just adds a little bit of color to my lunch. And then while I was in there, so I finished a book this weekend, and then I was debating whether to get another one, because usually like Monday through Thursday, like if I'm laying Callan down, I can either edit YouTube videos or just like do some different type of computer work. So I don't generally read a ton during the week, but I was like, you know what? I didn't bring my computer in here. I'm gonna find a book. So I bought this one. I love this author. This is a series book. I think it's like the second in the, gosh, there's a fly. In a series. Can't tell you if it's a standalone. Like if you could read it without knowing the first one. Anyway, so I'm gonna read it, and then I'll let you know. But the one I read this past weekend was it wasn't about baseball, but it was kind of like based around baseball. I like to read like themed books. So if it's football season, I kind of like something footballish. And that was baseball. I do like baseball. Anyway, so I'm gonna cook my lunch and sit down and work on a few things. Actually, while I am up cooking my lunch, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cook supper. So we're gonna have taco pasta, which is just like I said, we don't really measure anything around here. I just don't really see the need in it sometimes. So it's just ground beef, taco seasoning, a can of corn, a can of black beans, a little bit of salsa, just like a hodgepodge of stuff. You just throw it together and hope for the best. So I think I'm gonna put that together really quickly. that or sheet pan chicken, but I just feel like the girls probably aren't going to eat much of that. They would be more likely to eat the taco pasta, although we are going to have some sheet pan chicken at some point this week. Okay, started the ground beef, and then I just grabbed some stuff from the pantry pretty much. So we have corn, diced tomatoes, black beans, and then we'll add some chickpea noodles for a little fiber and more protein. It's almost like a taco soup, except we're just not going to add the stuff to make it soupy. It's going to be like a taco spaghetti. That's practically exactly what it is. Callan woke up from his nap. I forgot to see what time he laid down. It wasn't the most longest nap, but it was a nap, and he napped by himself for a little while, didn't you? You didn't wake up as soon as I laid you down. I got to finish my lunch almost, and supper is finished. Callan just got up from his little nap, and it is 3:15. And thankfully my mother-in-law was able to get the girls from school, so I have just a few more hours than I typically would have at home. So I'm debating whether or not I'm going to make smoothie packs for the girls to have, or get some more work done on the treadmill, or maybe both. I might have time for both. I decided to make a little smoothie, a little afternoon pick-me-up, because I really want tropical smoothie, but I don't want to drive and go get it. So I love the mango madness, so I'm pretty sure it's pineapple and mango and like something else. And then I'm also going to make the girls a big batch of smoothies with, I like somehow let that thaw out just a little bit. But I bought these smoothie packs, so they are really into Belle and Ariel right now. Let me see what all kind they have. They have Moana, and I'll link these below. There's Ariel. These are just different princesses. Same here. And then this is very Belle specific. So let's see, I'm going to do Ariel and Belle. I don't know how many this is going to make, but those are going to be my top two. But there's the top, and then they open at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. And then you can fill, there's a fill line. And you can just make your own smoothies. Also, I can use these if I decide to make Callan's some food. So that is how that worked. I don't really know. There's probably not just a ton in there, but it'll be a good, like, you could take it to the pool frozen. Kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. We're going to see if this actually works. That is what a day looks like when I have to take the girls to school. And it's just Callan and I here. So we are getting ready to go pick up the girls and get ready for our night routine. It's another late night for RP. So it's just us. So we will see you in the next video.